Of course you are.
Of course I am. I like my Korean mecha woman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
Well,
Korean
mercy.
mecha woman.
Hello, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys,
We
I
were
think she was
about
just
to watch
told
a
us his actual
Cinderella
type and
movie,
get some
and
dump in him.
now we're talking about Overwatch, and now Seamus and Kit are breaking up. because they
No,
don't like
this isn't canon.
right
Get out of the lore. Get out of the lore
So-
right now.
Oh, the drama.
It is canon, though.
Anyways,
we're watching
Alex.
Cinderella's
fucking-
remake.
Motherfuckers playing his.
Yeah. So we're going to.
That's why
I'm going to put the guitar away. I'm going to put the 7-string away, and now we're going to watch
Yeah.
some Cinderella here today. Okay. Okay. So, Seamus, are you ready?
Indeed, I am.
He's
I've
lying.
been ready.
Yep, we're getting into a certain territory, a certain territory. So we'll go ahead and get that started in 3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to see
Balls.
Cinderella like in 4K.
I can't wait to see Cinderella bastardized.
When you wish upon
Shut
a
the fuck up.
star, we'll
The
make
wish
profits
will never
near
come
and
true.
far.
We'll break your
You
leg.
will not have
You-
that pony, but a black lesbian Tarzan.
Wait, hold on. Daytime. That's rare. Hold on. That's not Cinderella Castle. That's Sleeping Beauty Castle. There's a difference.
That's actually Cinderella's
Hold up.
castle.
We
Thank
saw
you,
it. We saw it in the movie though earlier. That's not Cindy Castle. Cindy's Castle is like a chess piece.
No, that's Cinderella's castle. I'm just proving a point here.
That is an interesting looking design there.
Oh, this looks like
This
this
movie
looks
is-
like a painting. I love how this opening shot looks. This
Yeah.
looks like a painting.
That's
We're
what's
already upgrading from the previous film we watched, from
Yeah.
the previous live action film we
It's
watched, because
European.
this here
I mean, Cinderella
has
was
a bunch
French.
of color. This here has a bunch of color in it.
Unlike
Unlike-
any Zack
unlike
Snyder film ever
Maleficent.
made.
Listen, Maleficent is more in black and white than anything Zack Snyder's ever made.
Okay, no, in fact, there was more color in that movie than you say it was. I remember seeing, even though I didn't like that
there's not.
movie.
Look,
There's more. No, there's. We can talk about that movie that came out a year or two after this, but before this.
Now, this film is directed by Kenneth. This film
Donald
is
Duck.
directed by
Kenneth Branagh.
Predictable. Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute, wrong goose.
aka Gilderoy Lockhart.
Mishima, the
That's
world
me.
is too big for you to control.
And also the
Leave it
director
all
of the
to
first
geese.
Thor movie.
You can just die.
Yep.
What was this Tekken? Holy shit! This is a good
Yeah.
movie.
I didn't know Cinderella was in Tekken.
Bring it on. I'll destroy the monarchy and you all.
Seamus, you play
Predictable.
lucky fucking Chloe. Don't even talk.
Okay,
I do that
So,
specifically
Alex-
because I made like a custom like model of Miku over Lucky Chloe to troll my friend Noisy Boy. So I'd never played Lucky Chloe aside
Oh,
from like me
that's
trolling
dumb.
Noisy.
okay, Alex, how do you feel about the fact that in the Judas Contract Commission guard's eyes are now the correct color?
Wait a minute, he's
I
Sans from
like it.
Undertale? He's wearing blue. He's Sans.
I will throw you.
That no, he's wearing a tie.
I agree with that, Lou, actually. Yeah, the reason why I think this movie works so well in the start is because we actually established the relationship between Cindy and her father, which was only touched upon in the original film, which is why it's much more tragic in this movie, the backstory. I do
Yeah.
agree with that.
So here we actually have like them doing things and being a family, as opposed to spending time
Just like
with the
Ever
goddamn
After.
mice.
Spoiler alert, though, Alu, he does die, but we actually do understand his death means more of an impact here than in the original film.
Just like in Ever After.
I mean, one
We'll
of
have
these
to
days.
watch Ever
They're,
After.
wait a
sometime
second, they're
soon.
French?
I mean,
Yes, they are,
Oh, so how many wars have they
and
lost?
they're French. And therefore not exactly entirely
This
human.
man's dressed up like
Alright.
it's like Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck's
Yeah,
cousin in
alright,
like
I
the
know-
Christmas Carol. You know the one?
Guys, I
Yes,
have
he
the
is.
appropriate response for this.
Huh.
Was that?
Oh my god, the
was there
horse is
supposed to be
the
some-
horse is top tier against Geese Howard. I'm sorry.
Hang on, let me see. here.
Predictable. Rabuken. Double Rabuken.
I like how we get to see her mother too. That's something that's not really established upon too.
Okay. Okay, here's the appropriate response.
Okay, man, to action. We surrender. we know she dies from illness, but we barely see her though. That's the thing. In the original film, we barely. Yeah, Disney mothers never survive unless they're unless actually no, Nani's like their sister, their mother died like Nani and Lilo and Stitch.
Turning red.
Wait a second, like in Sleeping Beauty, the mother and like the husband survived though, didn't they?
Sleeping Beauty, yes. The mother and the father survived. They're like in a castle and everything. From beginning to end.
Yeah.
Turning Red also has the mother.
Little Mermaid, their mother died. Beauty and the Beast, their mother died. Tarzan, both his parents died.
Of them died. Yeah. Well, he still has a set of parents though.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. His mother was literally killed by stairs by Frollo. If you remember that, yeah. The Disney mother. Treasure Planet counter argument. She was a single mother, like a widower.
Still there.
Oh, wait, no. He was. She wasn't a widower. Like her husband abandoned them. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So counter argument. Treasure Planet.
Oh wait a minute, Mulan. Both her parents are still there, along with the grandmother.
Yeah. Well, she's doing the plot for her father. Yeah.
Those last words will be repeated throughout the film. Have courage.
I hate to say this, but she doesn't look like a woman who's sickly. You know, she looks like she's in the prime of her health right now, doesn't she?
Yeah,
she doesn't look like she's ill. Oh, there's the quote of the film. Have courage and be kind.
Fuck your courage and fuck your kindness.
No, I really do like the back aspect of this film because, you know, it adds more to like how Cinderella became who she is because of the tragedy she faced. I actually do like that. And she lives by her mother's last words.
Lou points out that you could see the pain in her eyes despite her not looking sick.
Yeah, well, I mean maybe, but I mean makeup goes a long way though towards it because she doesn't really look.
I have a question.
Go on, Subby.
If this is supposed to show how strong
You don't
Cinderella
really need to
is,
look sick to be sick though. There's a lot of diseases that are invisible to the human eye.
how can she solo Goku? How can she solo Goku if she's really that strong? Okay,
because she can call upon the fairy godmother to like wish him away and turn him into a fucking rat.
I don't think so, pal. Does she have soul metal? I don't think so, buddy.
Soul metal.
Listen, when you wish upon a star, anything can happen.
Makes no difference who you are.
So if you kill Jiminy Cricket, none of those wishes happen. In other words.
Yes.
Oh, I like that transition, by the way. I like that transition to her being an adult. I love that. And like how her father has like an impairment with the cane. I love that. Again, this movie does such a good job with her backstory. I love that. That was not what the original movie did. Honestly.
I'm going to be repeating that phrase because as this movie does borrow quite a bit, of things from Ever After.
Notice how Kat's actually deafened in our Discord because she probably doesn't want to hear our bullshit about it. Like we're praising this movie. Kat, we're praising this movie right
tell
now.
Tell her that, motherfucker.
I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Yes.
Bro, you know what? I something just came to me. The be courageous and be kind. It's pretty much the live, laugh, love of this entire movie.
We live, we love. Do, 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 do.
Live, laugh, love, live, love.
Well, yeah, because the thing is that the reason it's his stepmother because he remarried, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he felt alone, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a different time.
Like she needed a mother.
But the thing is, he didn't know what kind of woman he was. You know, she was.
Might as well make you
that was the whole point.
Yeah,
fair play to the man actually marrying a woman with 2 daughters because some people would like obviously not like do that.
That depends how old they are.
No.
Would you rather marry?
No.
You're inferring things that shouldn't be inferred, Kevin. All right,
that's not what I'm referring to. That is not what I'm referring to.
He's referring to it. It's absolutely true.
The actress who plays the evil stepmother is fucking Hela from Thor or Ragnarok.
Problem? She does a good job as the evil stepmother.
I don't have a problem. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing in this movie?
No, she does a good job though. This is before Hela, by the way. As she mentioned, this is before Ragnarok. So you know you can't even judge her for that.
Why was she in Thor? Why was she in Thor Blunder 1?
Goose, get away! It's the goose that scared off Christian. Get away from him.
I am the goose here to.
Come on.
I am the goose here to bring about.
Oh my god, did you need a hot mom for me, Daddy? Oh, thank you so much.
Oh god.
Well, don't forget, Kate Blanchett is one of the most beautiful women in the world, according to Russell Crowe.
Not uncommon. And for
okay, like let's be frank, these sisters are not ugly. They act ugly. That's the whole point, right?
Their hair though.
Yeah, like why do they both have the same color hair?
It's because they're sisters, and they're literally interchangeable, aren't they? In the original film. And there's Rucifer. There he is.
Lucifer.
Rucifer?
Lucifer's my name.
She's pulling that cat by a fucking leash. You can tell that cat is not happy to be there.
Why is the cat on a leash to begin with?
Again, I said this earlier, and I think Kat said it too. One of the best parts of this movie is the costume design, honestly.
Disney was too proud to get her a dog, Alou said.
Because, again, I think this movie, like, the costume design of Beauty and the Beast was god-awful in a lot of cases. This movie actually did a really decent job. Didn't it win, actually, an Oscar for costume design?
So's the casting for fucking Belle. The casting for Belle was horrendous.
We're not talking about
good
that.
actresses all around for the evil stepmother.
Because I adore Beauty and the Beast, the original film, and I have not seen the remake since it came out in theaters.
So I'm genuinely curious to go back in the original movie. We've got Angelica Houston in Ever After, and then we've got Kate Blanchett in this movie.
I mean, I can understand why I wouldn't give like the evil stepmother a dog, because the whole point in the original movie, like I think Kevin or Alex pointed out, was that the dog was a remnant of Cinderella's father. You know, like the pet they had originally.
Right.
Yeah. That was the whole point. Oh, the bitch is like fucking gambling away her profits.
Dude, you taking shots like there's no tomorrow.
Why? Hang on. Have you guys seen the movie The Christmas Tree?
Yes, I have. I have. Yes, or at least I've seen reviews of it.
We come from the
Jacqueline
mares.
and
we come from the mares.
Yeah. But yeah. So if you want to go,
wait a second, are you mean to tell me this is a remake of The Christmas Tree because they gambled away their money? Like, oh my god.
Alou comments
like Mrs. Mavilda.
Yeah, Mrs. Mavilda. Yes, that's her name.
Comments. That's right, kids. We're supporting gambling now.
That's right, kids. We're supporting gambling now. We supported EA when they did those Battlefront passes for Battlefront 2 until you guys got pissed, but you still bought them anyway.
By the way, Alex. By the way, Alex, you will not believe who they got for the prince in this movie.
Did they get?
I'll give you a hint.
I didn't ask
the massive L.
When did I ask for the Sonotube medallion, Subby? When did I ask for that?
You need it.
Why? I don't need the savior of the multiverse here. Damn it! And yes, by the way, Subby, I am genuinely concerned the fact that the Neptunia franchise is canon to the Quickville. By the way, that generally makes me sad.
Okay, so
that makes me
Kevin,
sad.
What were you saying about who's the prince?
I'll give you a hint. He was in that massive L known as the Eternals.
Oh, ouch! Yeah, that was a bad call on their part. Yeah.
Ooh.
And another character he was known for was Robb Stark.
Oh, Richard Madden.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. He was also... Yeah, he was also in the Shakespeare's Globe version of Romeo and Juliet.
She's got super hearing. She can hear through that glass. Like oh my god. So she shows contempt to her husband at that point because, like, oh my god, that is good. That is really good.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
And also Stellan Skarsgård is in this movie.
Huh. By the way,
I would never thought you were Belgian, Lou. I like how culturally diverse the entire server is when you put it like that. We got people from America, we got people from like England, Scotland. I'm fairly certain we got Canadians here too.
The worst kind.
Yeah.
Don't you be dissing my boy Sonic.
Sorry, I'm back here.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were
By
just
the
like
way,
deafening us out to avoid. Because the thing is, we've been praising this remake the whole time so far. The backstory's done way better in this movie.
What a good remake.
One thing I gotta say is that every version of Cinderella I have seen so far has had great casting for the evil stepmother. Because in this movie, in the 50s movie, it was Eleanor Audley who voiced her. Or in the 98 movie Ever After, it was Angelica friggin' Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Morticia Adams. In this movie, we got Kate friggin' Blanchett.
She does a good job, though.
I know.
Bad job
That's.
here
I
casting
was
the evil
saying.
stepmother.
No, what I was saying is that they did a great job casting.
Again, it's one of the few Disney remakes that actually is good. You know, honestly,
I think
it was
there's
one
like
of the better
two.
Disney
Visually,
remakes.
Two good ones?
especially.
Yeah, like it's one of the two good ones. Yes.
This and likely The Jungle Book.
The reason why this works so well is
I
because
actually enjoyed The Jungle Book.
there were parts of the original movie that were not established upon that were instead
Well,
given to freaking mice antics. Honestly,
We gotta keep the
I'm
kids.
gonna call them mice
entertained.
antics. Yes, dude, it's a fucking manor.
God, I think they're even more spoiled than before.
I genuinely think the first half of this movie is better than the original. Honestly,
Oh, you sadistic bitch!
No, well, no, she's not the one who suggested it. It was Cinderella. That's just.
No.
He preyed on his time.
No, that's the
I like
point. She
about
was
this film,
preying on
right?
the kindness. That's how she manipulated her.
That's
Oh,
what
sorry,
I
you
like
think that?
Yeah.
so about this film. What I like is that at the beginning, the stepmother didn't really care about Ella that much until that little conversation with Ella and her father. What her stepmother's trying
Yeah,
to do is break
yeah,
her down
exactly.
to the point where she feels nothing. Or
Because
she
like
has
her
nothing.
father like showed that it may not be the best idea, but like keep living with it. But then she's realized, what if I try to use her as best as I could? And because her father's not here,
But
she can
one
get away
issue
with it.
one issue that this film does bring in is the fact that she's actually, left the house.
Well, the thing is, before the ball, she's like, I mean, okay, keep this in mind. Like when she leaves the house, she's probably getting like groceries for them that they get her to do. Like I don't understand that.
Right, but you're still leaving the house. If you're able to leave the house, you should be able to leave the place altogether.
Yeah,
It's because no. The thing about that is technically this manor is like I want to say this like there, but you can argue that. But the thing is, this manor is technically the last thing that she has with her father and mother.
But then she doesn't hesitate. But then she doesn't hesitate to really leave the manor.
Right.
And her when and at the end of the movie.
What I like about this film as well, the mice don't talk.
Yeah, thank God for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing. This is why the Hunchback of This is why the Hunchback of Notre Dame needs a remake badly because the gargoyles are probably the worst part about that movie.
It was, even though the song "A Guy Like You" was okay. A guy like you.
Please don't.
I forget. I already make it a Hunchback.
I'd kill for an attic like that.
They're quite funny.
Yeah, so they're trying to make it look like the attic was the worst place to live.
Okay, that's a genuine question, Ilu. How does she know the name? Okay, to me, it seems like she's just. I mean, how does she know the name of the mice already? Unless, because the thing about this is her father's still alive, so she's not gone lonely about this. So she's not like named the animals of that, like her own delusions. You know?
I swear, gonna hit him with those 30
at some point we're gonna need to add predictable.
Wait, did he name one the chicken Chanticleer? That's a deep cut Disney reference, by the way. That's a deep cut Disney reference.
They even have a farm boy.
We have other servants
and cooking them.
We have other servants in the house.
Yeah, but we just prefer.
Oh, that is gaudy as sin. That's like. That's gaudy as sin.
That looks like if JoJo Siwa decided to puke up Lucky Charms. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm getting a headache just looking at this fucking room.
It's like the worst parts of Skittles.
They have a
sweet spring nightingale.
Farm boy, so why do they need her to do everything around the house?
I guess just to be a dick.
I would not be
Probably to be a
surprised.
dick.
I found out recently that they actually Monsieur Trump tried to get rid of the energy saver kind of aspect just because his properties were rated very lowly, so that he can get more value out of his property. Let's not get Trump. Let's not get Trumpisms into a freaking movie that was released before Trumpism was even.
Oh,
a
you
thing.
bitch!
The fuck are you talking about?
Never mind. Let's move on.
There you go.
Me man president can wait for another time.
This is a better mouse and cat chase already.
At least it's shorter. Yeah, absolutely. Ow! Rucife is fucking concussed.
Like he said, "Ow!"
Or Kitty my ass.
Poor Kitty my ass. He's the devil. He literally is the devil.
The devil.
Dude, shut. Oh. Whoa. That is not. I'm a cat like her too. My roommate has 2 cats.
The only reason I'll ever be nice to a cat is if it's an actual nice cat, or if it's
Where's her father? Did he die on this trip?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, John. Did you
Really,
just,
guys? You didn't play the sound clip?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't find the
Here's
sound
the
clip, damn
thing.
it. I can't find it.
Even ever after did
Yeah,
the
Farmer
death scene-
John.
John.
even ever after did this death bit way
Thank
better.
you.
Oh, apparently he got ill.
John.
We actually got to see the father
Oh.
die in.
Oh. He gave her what he tried to do, in death. Oh, that's oh.
Are you a homosexual?
No, let's move on.
Well, gee, lady, maybe you shouldn't have pissed away that fortune.
This movie is worse fake crime than The Flash, and that's saying quite a lot. Actually, it has better
We're
fake
talking
crime
about
than The Flash.
CW or movie?
The movie.
CW or the movie?
The movie. The movie.
Oh.
Damn, well,
Oh,
you're
okay.
This movie is better.
Cinderella, right?
This movie is better fake crime than The Flash does.
Imagine
Sorry.
liking the Flash. Cringe.
CW or the movie?
Lizzie,
Ben Page be like,
Yeah.
Ben Page be like, he loves The Flash, unironically.
Really?
CW or the
Yeah,
movie?
he actually
Yeah.
does. Yeah, he actually does. He actually does.
Does he like the new Ezra Miller one?
Yeah,
That's what we're.
talking
That's the
about.
one we're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
It was
Ezra
even
Miller
funnier.
Flash movie.
we're laughing. We're laughing while she's mourning the loss of her father.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
your
mean,
father.
we have to.
We're all
again,
going to hell.
The opposite. If theater told me anything, the opposite of tragedy is comedy.
That
Man,
is
we are
true.
going to hell for
Okay,
this.
yeah, we had explained why
We
the
were
household
already
had to
going to
leave.
hell, guys.
Fuck your father. He didn't subscribe to Disney Plus.
Unlike me.
I throw you.
Seamus, that is not a good flex.
Just-
I'm sorry. I like Disney, and Kat likes Disney. I'm
And
sorry.
you call yourself a
That's how
One
me.
Piece fan.
I
You're
am
not
a
like
One
you're
Piece
here.
fan. I have you know that I actually subscribed to Netflix for 1 month to watch that series, and then nothing else for a month.
All right, then test.
Fools,
would you rather
a
do
real
mouse
pirate
or
would
drama?
pirate.
Fun fact, Seamus, it's been a year since I've seen One Piece film read yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's been, and then that's when he got into One Piece. Yeah, a year ago. Holy crap!
How is that even possible? There's only 3 of them in the house.
I'm surprised you actually caught up to One Piece in less than a year. By the way,
Wait, she's
You
reading
know,
the
just-
manga?
no, she watched the anime.
Oh,
and-
damn.
She had a filler guide and everything to avoid filler.
Oh, damn. That's impressive.
I caught up on the manga in less than a year, but that,
Well, the manga's that's easier.
She had her mice, her
Little
CGI
way
mice
of
friends.
You're able to talk to humans outside of the house.
I
What
do
little
like
way of
this bit
friends?
here. I actually really like what she does here. Like, she makes a little table out of cup.
I actually do quite, because again, it goes to show how lonely she is, and I actually really like that. She's a friend of the animals.
Oh, she's got a friend outside the house.
Which kind of, it does make me wonder. Yeah, that's a good point actually about this movie. That she has friends out, she can leave the house and do this, but In the original film, she couldn't. So it makes sense that
Now-
she'd be a bit more ostracized and
Yeah.
make friends to
There-
animals.
There's also a little bit where they're not
Oh,
bringing up
shit, my
why
fucking-
she's called Cinderella.
No, they actually do establish it in this
They
movie,
do
though.
that, though. Late
Yeah.
3 o'clock and she's still awake. I mean, she's literally doing most
they-
of the housework. You gotta understand.
It's like the scene
Did
the scene that follows her name is like one of the most heartbreaking scenes in the movie. Honestly, you know, it actually
Yeah, but
genuinely is
I
like.
don't think they didn't bring up why she was called Cinderella in the original, did they?
No, they
No,
never.
they didn't, no.
That's why this movie is better than the original in some aspects
Oh,
because they
yeah.
actually built to
Okay, this is good
establish
here.
that. Yeah, 3 o'clock. She's like a Discord user, like me. I would stay up till 3 a.m. to like feed mice. You know, in the 18th century,
Why the fuck would you do that?
because I'm trying to get those click views, man. You know, mice count for views, right?
No.
Okay. You do you.
Did you see how Jacques simped over her in the first movie? Yeah, they count. They count, damn it. Title drop. Dude, I stayed up
Yes,
till like 8
literally-
I stayed up till like 10 a.m.
literally
at
a
one point.
line from the
Beat
original-
that. I stayed up till like 10 a.m. at
Yeah.
one point. Beat that.
Literally a line from the original story that has been left out of a lot of adaptations,
I'm not prepped for the scene, by the way. Again,
including the original.
Again,
Disney
no. This
adaptation.
scene's really heartbreaking, honestly, because they say that she can't sit with them, and then we see her like in isolation, breaking down, you know, outside of them. It's really hard to watch, honestly, because she's
Hold
shown
up.
to be so strong, but we see her as a human. She begins
She's
to
not really
break
strong though. I mean, this is her breaking point, and yet she has another breaking point.
again,
where she
because again, her father died. They're abusing her. Like we see this, like she's human.
Right, but it
We
makes
see her
sense.
begin
That
to
makes sense though. But why would you have another one right after that with just the rip of the dress? You had your
But
breaking point.
Yeah.
Look, in real life, it makes sense. People are gonna have multiple.
Yeah, that's the
breaking
point.
points.
In real life,
No,
she
but
would have like
not
a
in
breaking
this
point here.
context, though. Not in this
No,
context. Like,
it does make. And no, she lost her father. She's being abused. It makes sense. It does.
Why don't you just
Yeah,
like show yourself
yeah,
being empty then, or something? Someone to visualize you're breaking down more and more and more.
She's
It
talking to
looks like-
freaking mice for God's sake at this point. She's
Break
literally.
down,
yeah.
down.
This is
That's a Disney thing. Everyone's talking to animals.
Come on, break down, break down.
Oh my God, she's going steel ball run on their asses now. I'm gonna be Johnny Joestar. You
But,
can't
see,
stop
that's what I'm
me.
talking about that. Why would she bother? This is what I'm talking about, though. She left. Yeah, look, she left. She left the house for a moment. Well, let's stop.
Yeah,
this
she
from leaving
tried. Yeah, she
permanently.
tried to do that, and then she saw someone like in the area there.
This is a very intense conversation.
real
Moose.
horse.
Oh my God,
and
that's my nickname.
complete-
Moose.
yeah, real horse and fake moose.
Hey, I'm a real moose. I'll have you know.
Well,
All right,
you
Bull
are.
Uncle.
That deer is looking a little more intense than he needs to be. Hey, Alu says, "Hey, it's Ricky Roos."
Wait a second. If that's a deer, is it gonna tie to the Bambi lore? So, like in the Bambi
Cinderella-
movie, in the Bambi
Cinderella
remake, that's
killed
gonna
Bambi's
happen,
mom.
which nobody wants, by the way. Is it gonna tie into the Cinderella movie? That's Bambi's dad
Cinderella
or Bambi
kills
himself?
Bambi's mom.
No, because remember they have antlers, so it's a male. So-
Alu says that he stayed up until 5 a.m. That's rookie numbers. I stayed up until.
Like I said,
5:30.
I stayed up till 10 a.m. at one point. So at least, so yeah, no,
Amateur,
that
you
Oh, would you look at that? We're seeing the prince and Cinderella connecting sooner than they did in.
which I really
fucking
like in this movie too because I
like
actually like.
ever after.
Did Ever After come before? Or
I was
after
gonna.
this?
Okay,
Yeah.
Before?
So they connect. They connect closer in
1998,
this
Seamus,
than.
you just said that.
I was
the
asking. I was
princess-
asking for somebody who's actually seen the series, so I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
was.
I
I was
have.
asking.
Yeah, Aurora and the prince from Maleficent didn't have anything like this. And I know that wasn't necessarily "quote unquote" the point.
I
but it
know
should have
you.
been
I
part
know
of
that you
the
once
point.
upon a dream. They sung a song together for
It's-
God's sake. That's romance at
Yeah,
first
it's like-
sight.
It's like this movie saw Sleeping Beauty and decided it was going to they call Oh, the prince has a name now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly pork you tonight. I'll do it at college in the Glen tomorrow. Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Never.
Oh, heavens, Bavid, where can I find you? Oh, not here, at the college in the Glen.
That's all sticking
And
up
look,
your...
look what happened to him. He got into a bondage like sent, and then got sent to a freaking dark castle where he was gonna die of old age before he met her. Bit of a raw deal, if you ask me.
Raw.
Yep.
Oh look, she's not. She. The implication.
Well,
that
but at
she's
least
alone.
the freaking prince had more character in the remake than he did in the freaking original.
Yes.
Honestly.
Got better in the sequel.
Yeah,
He's
that
basically a mannequin in a
Stop.
suit
The
in
best
the first
part-
one.
we at least see space.
By the way,
I genuinely,
Ella,
I don't know.
unfortunately, I've got bad news.
I don't know how. I genuinely don't know. I think the subversion with Maleficent kissing Aurora opposed to the prince. It was obvious and it was a bit tropey. Honestly, I didn't know how to feel about in Maleficent. Honestly,
Yeah.
it felt really forced. Because the thing is, she brought her to Glade and everything like that, and the humans were painted as this. Like a Captain Planet villain, aka black and no gray elements at all to their villainy. You see what I mean, right? Wait a second. There are black people in the 16th century?
Oh boy, that makes me
there
really
are, just not
happy.
there.
At least they're people doing things and not just caricatures.
Because he's the
This guy
he's the advisor of the film, isn't he?
I see
Yeah,
the BBC,
this guy isn't. This guy here isn't wearing an Adidas outfit with an afro poking out of it.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. They did make him a comic relief character, like in the. They made the advisor was a comic relief character in the original, but the thing is, they deal with the whole political aspects of the. They deal with the whole political aspect of the king trying to find a queen to rule after potentially him maybe dying because of old age. Very seriously in this film, which I actually kind of like. It's not like a whole give me grandchildren, I want you to pork this summer, next summer, like in the original film. They're actually trying to deal with this more with the lineage of the royal family, which actually I think is a good way of going about this.
And if you want to prove to me that you're not gay, you're going to find yourself a big booty bitch.
Can she be Latino?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Yes, we Latino. Lewis says that you got to give him credit for at least giving him a status. And that he thought the guards originally had guns. Well,
And Sir Derek Jacobi is our king.
Quite a good king, and he looks the
part.
He looks the part. God fucking damn it!
Hey, you know what? I think the BBC had something to do with that equal representation. Considering they told us that they were there from
and
the
you
start.
you won't believe who played Ella's mother in this movie.
Who looks familiar?
Agent Carter.
That's why.
That was Haley Atwell.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Seamus died?
Hang on.
He died.
No, I was dying.
Yeah, but he muted for a while. Seamus, you alive, bro?
He's probably
Master
going to the
Phineas,
bathroom
Master
or going to
Ferb.
do something quickly. He'll be back in a second.
Oh, damn.
I found the shit my brain with the fundamental.
All right, I'm back, guys. Anyways, I just wanted to make a point, by the way, about my critical opinions, and if you can either elate or deflate them. In this case, keep this in mind. We actually give Ben a lot of shit for liking the Flash, Ezra Miller Flash. Wait, he's Batman? That one. But to keep this in mind, when it comes to Disney, I'm one of the few people on planet Earth that actually likes Pocahontas.
I like that movie too. I don't get the hate that it gets.
I'm a bit indifferent about it.
Well,
Yeah, because cultural context is one thing, but the movie itself is actually well made despite that.
I love the movie.
And I have a lot of nostalgia for it, in fairness.
Yeah.
I like the
people-
music.
Same.
Oh, the music's fantastic. The music is fantastic in that movie. Yeah.
Can you sing with all the voices?
But they will never remake that movie. Do you know why?
They
They got a lot of they got like a ton of shit when the original came out at that point. Yeah, they're never gonna remake that movie.
They don't know how fantasy works. That movie is not supposed to be historically accurate in the first place. You got a talking fucking raccoon and a talking tree.
Yeah, it was not supposed to be historically accurate. It's like I'm like, so like, I mean, people can wait a second, that's a famous British actor from Gavin and Stacey. Oh my god. Peak. Oh my
Seamus,
god.
sometimes you gotta ask yourself, was it really colonizers?
It's not okay. In fact, keep in mind the Gavin and Stacey is from the same series that made James Corden travel to the US because he thought he was funny. I should keep in mind.
Gavin and Stacey was a good show. Other shows are not.
Yeah, he was good in Gavin and Stacey, much like the actor there. But he was good in Gavin and Stacey and everything else there. But when you gave him like an audience in the US, he was not good at stand up.
Look,
and also he
shit at stand up.
She's got a friend. She ain't lonely. Get out of the fucking castle.
So
Get in the way.
By the way, the captain is played by Nonso Anozie, another member of the Game of Thrones cast.
I say I got a royal decree from the king available. We have a royal ball happening within the next week. I'm translating, by the way, from like French.
Yeah.
And I say one eligible bachelorette maiden has decided to go show up at the palace. If their ass ain't thick enough, they will not be able to attend. But the prince is a fine character and does not judge by ass, so any eligible maiden will be able to attend tonight's bachelorette. All I ask is that they wear primary colors.
Shut up, bitch! Yeah, Nonso.
I'm done.
Nonso Anozie has been in a bunch of stuff.
I'm done.
Unfortunately,
he
was also. Yeah, unfortunately, he was also in the live-action Artemis Fowl. And that's
I mean,
but I don't. He was Hydroflax in Doctor Who episode.
You can say that like about actors being in like certain roles, but keep in mind the Star Wars actors were typecast and like their careers were mostly ruined for a lot of the cases, despite it being a good movie, unless your name was Harrison Ford.
Well, Mark Hamill went back to voice acting, and
made some actually would you believe
there.
this, by the way? What was that Ralph Bakshi film made before Star Wars that had Mark Hamill as a voice actor for the first time? Wizards. Yeah, Wizards was it. Yeah, he actually was a voice actor before he was Luke Skywalker in Wizards, so like he was doing the voice acting before.
Yeah, he played the lead role in the I Dream of Jeannie animated series, and they made him sing the opening theme song.
I'll wants to say that Mark Hamill also voiced the character in the Balto sequel.
What the fuck?
He did. And also Sam from Lord of the Rings actually voiced Balto's son in the third movie. I'm not even kidding. Even kidding.
Huh.
I don't think there's going to be a return journey, Mr. Balto.
I don't think there's going to be a return, Johnny Balto. I'm your son. You have to deal with the fact that I'm in a shitty sequel involving planes. I hate to say this, but like Jim Cummings isn't in the voice cast. We're kind of fucked.
I'd really like to know what a plane-themed sequel to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like again, like I'm surprised the voice cast they got in the third and second Balto sequels. Honestly, Alu, honestly.
Oh hey, look at that.
This man is like a Dark Souls like a Fashioner. Not the prince, the advisor. Like this man's like beating Dark Souls twice blindfolded with the rapier class.
I think the rapier.
To be fair,
that is a better fight scene than anything in the Star Wars sequels.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! He's actually right.
Liking the Star Wars sequels.
And this predated The Force Awakens, by the way. Oh, it came out the same year. Oh shit!
They have no excuses. They have no fucking excuses.
Cinderella had a better live-action fight scene than anything in Star Wars. That's just sad. Honestly, that's really sad. I mean, yeah, like I
She
mean,
has
in
sword
fairness,
fights.
the hilted lightsaber from Kylo Ren was pretty badass, but like any fight scene took like less than like 30 seconds
You think
in
that
that
was
movie. Didn't
cool?
it?
Goofy as fuck.
I like the hilted
Yeah, that was a
lightsaber.
good-
I'm
that was a
sorry.
good
I
saber.
like this. Like, yeah, I like the hilted lightsaber. It was cool.
It looks so goofy.
I mean, yeah, I mean, yes. Granted, keep this in mind. The lightsabers were based on Japanese like
I
katanas.
get the
That was the
distinct
whole point.
impression-
You know, that was the point.
I did
But
the
considering
distinct
how
impression that
much
one
time passed between the
stepsister
original trilogy
is
and the Force Awakens,
As
who's to
far
say
as
that
I-
like that
also,
would?
there-
I
you
mean,
gotta
Oh,
there are
God.
people who bitch
Wow.
like, how does the hilted lightsaber work when there's like bars on the side? If you cut them, it doesn't work anymore. People
Well,
bitched
here's
about that before
another-
the movie came out, but when the movie came out, people were like, "Yeah, lightsabers are
thing
pretty
you-
badass."
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
they're
thing
pretty
you also
cool.
gotta understand about lightsabers is that for every person, a lightsaber design is unique. They make it to how they're comfortable with. Like that's
Yeah,
why
like the double bladed lightsaber was badass for Maul because
Yeah,
it
the
was unique to him.
double-bladed one.
It was
Okay,
unique to
so-
him, much like the hilted blade was unique to Kylo Ren. That was really cool.
Okay, so hang on a
Also,
second.
the
Can I
curved
say
Kylo
something
was,
really stupid about Kylo Ren's lightsaber?
Oh,
Go
don't
off,
say
King.
Stupid. No, that's a.
Okay, so Kylo Ren's lightsaber takes its crystal from the lightsaber that was owned by the guy who used to be the commander of the Knights of Ren. And the Knights of Ren are called the Knights of
Oh,
Ren.
do you remember?
because
That's a missed
they-
opportunity in Star Wars. The Knights of Ren
Yeah.
were such a cool
Yeah.
idea, but they were
Yeah.
squandered
The
in like
Knights-
Rise of Skywalker.
Here's the thing. The Knights of Ren worship Kylo's lightsaber.
Were you gonna say, Cat?
Hear my voice?
I'm sorry,
follow-
Kat. We were talking about Star Wars for a second. So, do you want to say what you're going to
Yeah.
say?
This is a really good question about this film. Where the hell did they get the money for if there's like nothing?
And
The
money for
dresses?
what though?
The
The
wallet.
dresses?
Oh,
That's a good for anything. For any of the shit they're doing
Well,
here.
keep this in
For,
mind.
like,
Cindy is using like recycled material from like her stepsisters that they aren't actually using, so it makes sense for her.
But how are
She said-
they
she-
getting this
Her
shit?
stepmother told her to go to the dressmaker to get her dresses.
Oh, dude, we're already at this scene already. Dude, this movie is actually pretty better paced than the original. Actually, we're already here.
Yeah, this is
What the fuck?
Hey guys, can you hear my
Yeah,
voice?
there's some
Oh, the third.
there's some
godmother.
things in there are some issues, but there's like this is really well
The,
paced.
step,
Yeah,
the
I forget your
stepmother,
voice.
the stepmother dressed like a fucking
Wait, left.
pineapple, though. I'm
Why
sorry.
Why does the stepmother look like she's an unlockable poison ivy skin in Injustice?
That's not.
Yeah, you know what?
Don't
You're right.
don't say they're horse in a freaking race. That's like, dude, that's like an insult, dude.
No, but like mares. Oh, where'd you go?
And we just lost somebody.
I hate to say this, but I think the original pink
there
dress
he
is
is.
better than this
There we
one.
go.
The original pink dress
Yeah.
is better than this one.
Yeah.
That looks like she just decided like get a dress and spirit costumes. Also, it would have been nice to see the mice actually help her out there, but they aren't anthropomorphic, so I understand why.
By the way, Alex, look in
which doesn't
broadcast
make
chat.
sense because again, it's like, I mean, it's supposed to look timely, I guess, Luke, because
Old-
again, it's supposed to be a period
old
series, which
rags.
makes sense.
I mean, it looks fine. But then again, and I am a man, so I see pretty girl.
I should mention, by the way, we're not even halfway through
this.
this movie yet.
Yeah, I see pretty girl in this nice dress, and I think
Oh, they actually are. They actually tore up a bit more of the dress.
How
Barely.
could you?
That's literally just 3 rips. The animated movie made it
Oh.
look like they were outright trying
yeah,
to
like the
strip-
dress
Yeah.
is still presentable. Honestly,
Mhm.
it looks fine to
It
me. but-
literally just looks fine.
But then
Yeah,
again,
no.
I'm-
When we're
like
comparing
I s-
when
like
we're
I-
comparing it to the original film, it was a better. The original one was better. than that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that one looked
Wait.
a lot
Wait.
more-
Wait. That's all they do. They rip her shoulders off. That's it.
No, they
Yes,
rip a
I
photo
told
of
I mean,
her,
you.
honestly,
not
the
off
dress
her.
looks better now.
That dress is not ruined at
doesn't
all.
have-
No,
Like,
no,
it doesn't
it
have those
isn't.
stupid
See, like,
sleeves
here,
on it.
look, why
But
are
the
you
dress
still
looks
like-
better
No,
now.
no.
Why
I'm
are you
sorry.
crying?
The dress is not ruined. It was they only told the shoulders. That was it. That's
Shoulder
all they
alerts,
did.
anus. Your shoulders.
Her dress is not ruined at all. It's still like focus tested to look fine. Come on. It looks fine.
Why are you?
I know. I wouldn't say it's bowl worthy because the dress itself's kind of shit. But you know.
Also, again, she's able to leave the house when she wants to and need to. What's stopping her from just going to the ball right now?
Because the thing is, like, you know, it's a royal gala and like she has like uneven aspect. They would judge her for it, so I can understand that. You know, it's like
She's
a high.
also a long way
You
away.
made that yourself with the mice.
Okay, all right, here, guys. Here's
God,
like
it's
a really good part of the film.
strange.
Here's a really good part of the film I liked. Here, honestly.
What makes you think they don't already know? Doesn't matter.
Like, Alou says that you don't want to horrify the kiddies. Yeah, but this is Disney. They've been scaring the shit out of kids.
Do you remember like when they had like a haggard witch character in Beauty and the Beast, and like the prince turned her away and he was punished for it?
Lizards.
You see what I mean?
Beauty and the Beast, not Sleeping Beauty, you tool.
But you see what I mean? Yes, being Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like she doesn't judge by like the appearance of the woman there. Beauty is found within, and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
She treats her like any other person, which is why Cinderella is such a good character, because she doesn't judge by appearances. That's the whole point. Think of it like a test. I genuinely think of this as like a test of our character, like because if she didn't give anything to the
Seamus,
what
I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that the fairy godmother is a known escapee from Azkaban.
Regardless of my point, the point still stands. It's thematically relevant to Cinderella's character because regardless of the person's appearance, she treats anyone with kindness. And because of that, she's rewarded for it. That's the whole point. Unlike the original film where she just has a fairy godmother given to her, I feel like she should have deserved that a bit more. Which is why I really like this. Honestly,
Lou wants to point out that the Beast was 14 years old, and he wants to ask what 14-year-old would let a haggard person in.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, that I would agree with that. Yeah, because all right. Most people actually, because the problem is the film itself kind of misinterpreted that, because in the glass paintings in the film, the prince was actually perceived as an adult, even though he wasn't. So it's a bit of a misnomer in a lot of ways. You see how confusing it is, right? Because like, if you go back to see the opening of Beauty and the Beast, you see the prince and you say, that's not a 14-year-old. He's like a grown man. Get the fuck out of here. It's the bizarre timeline of the movie and the continuity there, because he's shown to be like a young adult in the stained glass paintings, right? It's a bit weird. Yeah, in fairness, it's like because I blame fucking game theory for this. Why? Because they actually made that theory more popular, didn't they?
Oh man, I can't stand game theory anymore.
Yeah, game theory. The ones that actually made that a thing, like saying he was a child and couldn't expect strangers in there. Yeah, it was game theory that did that.
There.
Pumpkin carriage?
And then Cinderella's just like, okay, let's just
goose.
Go
There's the goose. There's the goose. Geese Howard. Geese Howard is here.
I think we're definitely gonna need to add Geese Howard sounds to the soundboard.
Get out of here, Donald.
Mishima, the world is too big for you to control. Leave it all to me. You can just die.
And
bring it on. I'll do
They couldn't even hire an actual English voice actor for Geese Howard there. They just hired a Japanese
the joke, though,
guy.
because they didn't actually... Because the thing is, the actors like who played Geese in Japanese was someone who was in Japan anyway. That's just like accurate, right?
No. As in, it's an actual Japanese voice actor or who's speaking in mangled up English.
But the thing is, like, in canon, like, Geese Howard is like an American who took up Japanese colloquialisms and customs. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole joke.
He's a full-grown weeb.
Yeah,
he is the most manly weeb to ever exist, Geese Howard. Honestly,
they fucked up the greenhouse, but at least the carriage works. That was a really good gag.
Yeah.
It's almost like, we're using
without the gag,
art of,
honestly.
We're using the art of filmmaking.
Put them together, and what do you got?
We're using the art of filmmaking to actually make something fantastical. Well, rather than something fucking mundane.
Demiurge
The
though.
Seamus.
We're gonna get we're gonna get like Geese James Corden, or like apparently what I believe to be James Corden.
I don't want no
as a
James
geese,
Corden
as a
though.
goose. Gecko. Oh, I genuinely find that kind of terrifying. The geckos turn into like the carriagemen. Honestly, it's kind of terrifying.
They halfway through they become the Lizalfo.
That is terrifying. I'm sorry. That
was great.
I mean it's nice and it's kind of terrifying.
Yep, Sonic found the soundbite.
Dude, I have these things on. As someone who mains geese, I have these everywhere.
Bring it on. I'll destroy you all.
This has to be some kind of magical crime against nature to transform non-sentient creatures into sentient ones and then
it's a common
send them
practice,
back.
Lou. You know, I've learned from any fantasy, anyone British is more magical because American audiences believe their accent is funny, therefore it's more magical.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, is America racist to British people?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes, but it's good racism.
Put it together. What do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi.
no.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
That!
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Shame on you!
Even if it helps you actually probably found the joke at the end of the film.
Oh my god, we're going to change your barely ruined dress into one with butterfly motifs. Yes.
Alakazoo.
Just like in
I like that. That's really nice.
It's weird how
I like that.
How quite a bit of this movie borrows.
I should
from
also
the
say that I
Raptor.
really like the fact that like we see on our dress actual butterfly motifs in her dress. I think that's really a nice touch, honestly.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Iron Mouse, shut up. I know you're a peak VTuber, but shut up.
Also,
That is a really nice.
Can we just bring something up here? She didn't ask. She asked for it not to be changed. By the way.
Yeah, because like she she thought, oh, I'm genuinely fine with one shoulder. Like, again, the dress was barely ruined. If the dress was actually ruined in this version, more so like in the animated version, I can understand that. Her saying. Oh, remember, guys, in this version, Cinderella actually has toes, so she'll be able to allure the prince with her toes. Because
whoa, Seamus!
I like how
she had no toes. She had no toes in the. We actually confirmed that she had no toes in the original movie. She had no toes. We saw Drizella and Anastasia have toes. Cinderella didn't. It's canon.
Yeah. No, all right, Mr. Expert.
I like how the fairy godmother is portrayed as a little bit inept, because that way it makes the magic wearing off feel kind of more natural.
Yeah, they actually address the whole how does nobody recognize her at the ball,
which is good because again, like I like that too because again she looks so similar to herself.
See, that's a concern.
The remake does
that's a concern that makes sense.
What, madam? Do you have Botox in your system? Why can't you open your mouth?
That's a
But
very
yeah, like I said,
specific
so
timeline for the magic to run out, though. Don't
You know, you guys
That's
can
all right.
my voice.
I
You hear my voice?
Alu, nice to hear in voice chat.
Yeah, me neither.
I see you. Yeah, I decided to move my end to have use my phone a little bit. It's
No, it's not. It's not that we're ignoring you, man. We're trying to keep up with like that, and at the same time,
No, she never asked me.
don't worry, man.
I was in my room.
Unfortunately, like I couldn't see the chat over there.
When you wish upon a star, makes no what class you are.
Now, what'd you say, Lou?
Has anybody ever heard the Gene Simmons version of Wish Upon a Star?
And I feel like modern remakes just.
Whoa! This castle looks gorgeous compared to the original film. The original castle looked like a fucking chess piece, didn't it? This looks gorgeous.
This also looks really fucking good because you remember
Yeah,
how
I just
shit
think
all of
modern
the
takes on
environments
remakes
looked
just
in
lack
Maleficent.
so much. Well, this
Yeah,
one
the set design in this movie is phenomenal, honestly, and like you can tell like there's a lot more like extras trying to see the prince here.
Yeah.
You can buy that a lot more here. I love it.
Basically, it's all
they
like the castle.
Yeah, they used some of that Pirates of the Caribbean set design that they had, that rather than just hiring the intern to do it.
Oh my God! It's the Monopoly Man.
repeat
He's
that,
right
Louis? I don't
there
think any of
in
us
real
heard you.
life.
Look, he's wearing a British uniform.
Father, I told you I don't like the Spaniards. Why would you hire them here,
Father, when
Father?
can I leave home be on my own?
Who's wearing a British uniform?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Lady she has a title this time.
No, she's had a title.
Yeah, I know, but it's a weapon.
Yeah, that.
Father, I told me not. I told you. I'm cutting down on
I did
sweets.
not hit her. I
can't,
did
I can't
not.
eat custard creams or cotton
You know,
candy.
They should have gotten Peter Serafinowicz to play the announcer guy.
I like this context. Like he's trying to find the girl in the forest by doing this. I actually really like that, by the way.
Yeah, that
makes a little more sense.
This has got some nice little connections in here.
Yeah, I like that he's doing this because of the woman he met, and he's doing this trying to find her on the entire kingdom. It makes sense, doesn't it? I like that.
Didn't say her name in the forest.
I also like how the fact that father's not overly comedical. Like he's accepting his son's like apparent like wishes here, and like he's trying to like. I like how realistic the father character is portrayed, and as compared to the Monopoly Man comical character we saw in the original. Give me grandchildren.
That worked in the animated movie.
It was
would've
funny.
been a
It
little
was
bit,
funny. Yes, it was absolutely hilarious. But like, he's a one-dimensional character in that movie.
Like I said, he isn't a fat baldy like it was in the original movie.
Okay, that now are you fat shaming the original movie character?
I mean, he doesn't. I mean, he is already a pretty jokey character in the original.
But he's
so,
like he's got like he's got a handlebar mustache that freaking like most characters would kill for. Let's be honest here.
Jesus, what is that dress? Yeah, I think she broke.
Okay,
more
no,
than
not
she
that. Okay, considering what we got 2 years later with freaking Belle, that dress is like beautiful.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like, holy shit, that waistline. She broke more than
like
a
I
few
said,
ribs.
though, Lily James had to get put on a really strict diet to make sure she fit in that.
You want to
dress
talk about
the whole
horrific?
time
Oh, look
The
at those
freaking
teeth.
dental line on the freaking like lizard character.
Look at his
Ugh.
teeth.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a strict diet. Did
I
she
am
have steak
still
for dinner?
really. I actually have to agree here with
I
you,
shouldn't be alive.
that I am really
How
pissed
am
off
I
at what they
alive?
done
I
to
shouldn't
Belle's
be
dress
like this.
in the new remake.
Yeah, no, they ruined Belle's dress in the live action remake. It looked
Look at
awful.
all the glitter they
and
have
it's one
on
of
her
my
tits.
favorite dresses from the animated
don't
movie.
mind
Guys,
that, at least.
it's not called glitter, it's called freckles.
The clothes. I'm always confused with the clothes. That's just I can't help it.
Now if you look really close to the background, you'll see a hyper-realistic Terra leading her in.
I really don't want to see that until Kingdom
No,
Hearts
we
4.
do not want birthright.
I imagine like freaking like Christian Bale who played live action Terra because he's like just as pissed off as him.
So Patrick Bateman will just go American Psycho on Xehanort.
Terra.
Hey, Xehanort!
Terra.
Ah! Try getting a
Cinderella,
reservation
I'm
at
here to guide
Dorsia
you
now,
to the
you
ball.
fucking stupid bastard!
But first, I want you to tell me, where's the trigger?
So he pulled out the staple
Sorry, I couldn't
gun.
resist the
My
American
apologies,
Psycho
madam, but
reference.
I don't like Mexican food. I'm Spanish. Same difference.
Do you think
Not
you
even
give a
the same
shit?
continent. I don't care.
And then this is a prince of
so
Europe.
you
He wouldn't know that like there honestly. Considering.
I'm sorry that I just love this.
Mademoiselle? Is that my future daughter-in-law?
I think it's
Ooh.
Disney's dream to find a.
I cannot believe
I
he
always
found
have
them.
had a Butterfree the Pokemon.
Wow, fashionably late. Great.
I cannot believe he might
Vibrant her dress is throughout the crowd, if you look.
Okay, guys, there's no qualms. His suit is white. All right, no qualms.
It's Disney,
All right,
do you think?
All right, time to schedule the wedding. The prince is already dressed up for it.
He's
Mademoiselle.
mine. In our country, that counts as consent.
Mademoiselle, I fell in love with you the moment I saw you, but can I ask your name? Oh, my name is not important. Oh. Apparently.
Oh, hello, unimportant.
Apparently, I never saw Swan Princess, so I did not know that beauty is all that matters, except it absolutely does matter. Would you care to dance?
You should write a book. How to say
I have.
in 5 syllables or less.
I see that I see that you've seen the Nostalgia Critics review. For
Oh no,
the
Swan Princess actually movie is actually I really like the Swan
It's
Princess
actually
movie.
really
Actually,
good. It's just
yeah,
really
it's
fucking funny, though.
it subverts a lot of the whole tropes there in a little in unintentional ways, you know, because throughout all of like because the whole point was like they were actually getting the princess and the prince to marry, but they hated each other for their adolescent life. And then once the prince saw that, oh my god, she's a hot piece of ass, I want to marry her. But then she calls him out, saying that is beauty all that matters to you? And he's like, well, what else is there? He gets called out on it. He genuinely does. Like he gets, you know that. Yeah, he gets called out on it. Yeah, how to dump a woman in about 5 syllables or less.
Oh, speaking of square properties.
Roger said you should write a book. How to insult women in 5 syllables or less.
You know what's funny? That really was.
You lost your queen, Derek. That's twice in one day.
That was less than 5 syllables.
Hang on, I'm
though,
trying
which makes it even
to point
funnier.
out something about her dress.
Again, it was a
The
subversion of Disney
butterflies-
tropes, and it worked because like it proved that there was more beyond beauty of there, and then she wanted to. It made sense. People
that
do shit
way.
in Swan Princess all the time.
Personality.
The butterflies on Cinderella's dress twitch
Look at
every
that
now
dress.
and again. They
That
twitch
dress
their
is
wings.
180
Oh really? I
pounds.
never noticed that. By the way, is that true, Kat? That the because you know the costume is like Coral. Did the butterflies actually move like unintentionally as she dances around? Really?
CGI needed the one.
Jesus Christ, 180
Also,
pounds for
that
that
dress
fucking
is
thing?
180 pounds. Lily James is currently
The
dancing
whole
in.
dress is 180 pounds
She
alone.
said she had bruises.
She's only 180 pounds.
No, that dress
the dress is
180
180 pounds.
Wait, that cheap? Really?
No, not the price.
The weight.
It's okay. When you say pounds, I say like it's in values because like 180 pounds is not much,
Yeah.
honestly. It's like 200. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it
like
weighs
it's like $250.
I haven't the
Yeah, it
faintest
weighs
fucking
180
idea.
pounds.
that she is currently
How
holding on
much
her
is one
body.
kilogram? Because you know, when
180
you
pounds,
felt-
right?
But you see what I mean when you say pounds? Like I assume currency.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Yeah.
We just
What,
said
you
the
want,
weight
you want
of it.
us to say it in ounces
Like-
or?
Yeah, I've been through some shit like that. Costumes are
I
heavier
was
than you
with
think they
you
are.
once.
it's
Oh,
my
She actually
dream.
had bruises on her hips from this, by the way, because of how much that dress weighed.
Was it like very bottom heavy?
Oh yes, look at
Has
it.
to be.
Ah, Louis, damn it.
He does 180 pounds. Impressive.
I wonder.
Welcome back,
I
Alu.
wonder if they had to have
Hey,
him.
you're back.
I wonder if he was able to do that himself, or if they had to have like wires for that.
No,
I had to
don't
make.
think
I
it's
had to
wires.
try. I had to trim my upper body to lift up like 180 pounds of girl boss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like I can lift 180.
No.
pounds, but-
Your voice is coming through, Alu. Don't worry. Your voice is coming through. The problem is
coming through.
we've got 8 people in this voice chat, so it might be a little bit hard to discern that. Don't worry, man.
You're good, man. It's not you. You're good.
No. Your voice is sounding
No,
fine.
you're
No. You're,
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah, you
if you
sounded
look
fine.
closely in the background, you could see one Squall Leonhardt struggling to dance with Renoa Hart Illy.
Oh man, I thought you were going to say like Mickey Mouse in the background for the hidden Mickey. Oh man.
I
This is
think
the
I
next
should
story
go
I
like-
want to write, actually.
I'm a woman of the aristocracy, just
I
for the
think
sake of my comedic timing, huh?
Seamus, this
Oh,
is
so
the
they do
next
know
story
each
I'm gonna
other.
write, I think.
Sorry, wait, sorry, what did you say, Kat?
This is the next story I think I'm gonna write.
Cindy.
Yeah, for Estelle.
Okay, I'm open to help edit that. When I get to finishing the other one, I have to do obviously.
Yeah, considering you've got like the last chunk of that to get done, and
2/3, like the last third to do. Yes.
We actually have a conversation instead of the whole night they dance.
I agree. Yes, they have a conversation. I agree.
That's
They didn't just share a song together and fall in love. They actually have a conversation. Well, actually, this is their second conversation, technically.
I think it was supposed to. I don't think they were supposed to have a dialogue to begin with, though. I think it was supposed to be like, I can understand you through your eyes or some shit like that.
No, I feel like them to have like an attachment towards, and he realizes it's the same woman there makes sense because it shows that how bewitching the dress is. Because I feel like magic is somewhat involved because the stepmother doesn't actually recognize her. Keep in mind.
Like the trick on the invite card.
Oh, do be careful, love. The dress is very flammable. Oh, what? That's why I put like flames everywhere. Well, talk about accommodating, sir. I have to barely move in this thing.
Okay, I have a. How about this? This lit match.
I just want to make sure.
I've been called on fire before, sir, but not literally. Butterflies are very flammable. Have you never played Pokemon before?
What happens if I would destroy the dress accidentally during our
Sorry,
work
madam.
night?
I'm a more of a Digimon fan myself. Last I checked, fire has no effect on the virus type. Bitch, what you talking about?
I'll be right back.
Sorry, my lady. I just want to check if you set your dress on fire during our wedding night.
Yeah, there's way too many open flames in this like whole party right now. If butterflies are as flammable as they are.
I mean, they're instant though.
Is that the king? Because it looks like he's dressed nothing like the king.
Why is Luke Cage?
Wait a second. This is the Duke, isn't he? He's like trying to like. Oh yes, there's the subplot here. I actually really like the subplot where they're trying to like marry in Cinderella here. I actually really like this. Because like, what happens to the king?
That works instead of the one in Aladdin.
I agree, Aluric. This is a political subplot that actually works. I agree.
Yeah.
Instead of Jafar going to war or wanting to go to war,
and then like when he becomes like Sultan, they say like, "No, you." They only reverse card his ass. Like arrest the vizier. Like they don't believe it for a second, even though Genie wished upon it. They don't believe it.
I still smash Jasmine.
That's not what we were talking about.
Yeah, I just wanted to
heard Aladdin shit.
That works. I mean,
I'm glad to know the first thing you think of Aladdin is Persian pussy.
Yes.
Like I'm glad to know that's the first thing you think of.
Yes,
exactly. Wouldn't you, Seamus?
No, I think of Robert Williams and the amazing comedic timing of the song numbers and like the location before Jasmine, because Jasmine's like Jasmine's like a baby boy feminist, like in real life. You know, oh my god, the law is wrong. Oh my god, no, you can't let me marry any guy who comes up here. No.
This scene here is actually based off a very famous portrait called The Swing.
Oh yeah, technically it is. It was referenced in Frozen 2 years prior. Oh my god.
It's also referenced in the original concept art of Tangled too.
Bro,
that's
really.
I actually didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I love Tangle, as you know.
Really?
No. Tangle is one of the best Disney movies ever made.
Really?
Yeah, unironically. Yeah, no, genuinely it is. Yeah, genuinely it absolutely is.
The woman that just do the fancy.
And in this continuity, we imply that she has toes because she wears stockings. So
yes,
actually, you do know that she didn't have stockings on before she put on the slippers, right?
But the thing is, we actually saw her. We actually saw her like in the.
Let's talk about.
Okay, no, we saw her in like the Tremaine mansion. Like it was a bit of foreshadowing, granted. We saw her like lose a slipper on the stairs when she was trying to do that and trying to climb up the stairs, and she still had no toes. It was a bit of foreshadowing, but she had no toes. Even when she lost the transformation of the glass slipper, she still had no toes. Where are you going? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, of course.
Tarantino disapproves this movie. Goodbye. Goodbye. Madam,
Well,
what can I
of course,
what can I
guys.
your pockets again? I mean, your beauty. I mean, your personality. I mean, your swinging potential. I mean,
I could put my dick in you.
you're just referencing the Nostalgia Critic review of like Swan Princess right now.
I love the fact. he just
Why
smiles
shouldn't I
like that.
reference it? Come on.
Because it was like an okay review. In fairness, that was a bit too obvious.
I like
Oh,
the
this is
camera
gonna
shots.
be
What
yeah.
is going on with the camera work here?
I really like the effects for the slippers, by the way.
Ship's thinking.
My leg.
My Laban.
I got the new Rooney.
Oh, my head!
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I got the new Rooney.
Sorry. Hey, Sonic.
Even the king is like, who is that woman?
Virgin kindness.
He'd be like, okay then. Well, guys, I now have every essential all home video.
There you go.
For
There you go.
That's horrifying.
I wouldn't say that.
I now have every essential home video release for the movies that we'll be doing, and none of the ones that I dislike.
Well,
You go Jeepin'?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, basically, like they look like the Swiss Guard, the guard. They literally look like the Swiss Guard from the Boob.
Captain, my horse. Maybe some intrigue to lure you from the palace. Your father needs you here.
Damn.
Captain! I was having a fine old time. You had to go and choose that one, didn't you?
I always.
I like this guy.
Yeah. See,
Is this a bad part to like imbue Zod's acting and Zack Snyder saying, "Find her"?
I always see.
I will say this: the Prince is a better freaking actor than the fucking Zod was in the Zack Snyder movies because at least he has some subtlety.
You really have a problem with the Zack Snyder movies.
Yeah, because some people in the
take
server
that personally.
claim them to be the greatest movies since freaking like Citizen Kane. Yeah, I have a problem with it.
I take that incredibly personally.
Wait a second, was
Talk
that a
your
reference?
shit, King. Talk
Wait,
your
was
shit.
that a reference to A Twist in Time, by the way?
Yes, it was. Fun
I was
fact.
gonna say, was that a motherfucking JoJo reference? But
I'm glad we caught up on that
Yeah,
cat,
sure.
actually. Oh my god, I can't have them fighting, and I'm a scaly in disguise!
Damn, that fucking game died that quick? Holy shit.
Persona!
close the blast doors.
Wow,
Open
play
the
a
blast
real
doors.
Megami Tensei game.
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
Like Rondo.
Wait, you were Lizard from Mortal
What a
Kombat the
phrase.
whole time? And you were Geese Howard?
You mean reptile?
Quack, 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 quack. Predictable.
God, this is fucking horrifying.
Okay, that's hilarious now.
Get out of the carriage, Cindy. It's degrading. You're going to become a pumpkin princess if you keep this up.
Goose, Goose, stop the horse. Stop the mice horses. Stop the mouse horse. Stop the horses.
One on the ammo
I'm very
Stop the
surprised the
mice.
mice have actually been able to survive this, honestly. Get Cindy, get quack, quack, predictable.
Her carriage is being driven by a water.
Get
fountain.
out of that pumpkin, Cindy. What are you doing?
If she'd have jumped out, it would have literally been suicide.
Yeah, like Cindy's like with her being in there, like that's on her. Honestly, that's on her.
Okay, look at that. That's another thing that's more accurate to the original story.
Oh, there was my hat. Oh man, I was top tier until you got my hat off.
Oh damn it! Now
You
I don't
bastard. I was gonna take
Okay,
up
I don't have
Mishima and
opposable
everything.
thumbs to pick up
So
that
I
hat
have
with.
the Jungle Book Blu-ray, the
I was
Jungle
gonna
Book.
take over the Mishima Zaibatsu, and you took my hat away. You
Aladdin
bastards!
4K.
Do you know how
Hawaiian
usurping the Mishima Zaibatsu is?
Look, her dress looks more tattered and ruined here.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, it looks
So
more
far,
ruined here than it did like when she first had like the scene there. I agree, and with it
Now
raining
it's
too,
raining.
that adds to it more. Yeah, exactly.
It's raining.
Cindy, don't smile at this. This is
ever after.
And I know you're bringing this up, Kevin, a lot because I mean I feel like it's relevant, honestly.
I feel like if I hear about ever after again, I'm going to kill myself.
So real quick, yeah, I have Aladdin on 4K. I have Beauty and the Beast
I'm
on 4K.
I'm genuinely surprised they haven't questioned like why have you gone out of that dress at all? You know, you thought you'd think that like
literally just asked her why you were wet. She said because I had to walk in the rain.
I decided to take a jaunt in the rain. You know, obviously.
I don't have the original Milan on 4K, but that's because I bought the Milan 2
Oh,
double pack.
the thing is, the original Mulan is phenomenal. The remake, we don't talk about that.
We don't.
Considering
Yeah,
like,
we don't talk about
okay, you guys are aware of the behind the scenes
Yes.
aspect of Mulan, aren't you? Oh, it's pretty
Yes,
dark,
we're aware.
actually.
We'll talk
It's
about
really
that when we
dark.
get to
There was a
that.
big buff brawny man, and with a giant key accompanying her.
No, we're not talking about Sora there, dude. That's not what we're
I
talking
said
about.
big buff brawny man. Sora is
Yeah,
a
because
twin.
Sora was actually the only one who actually intervened with Mulan canon, not Terra.
No, I was referencing this movie.
Oh, because we're talking about Mulan, not
Fuck is that?
fucking Terra's already gone out of the story. Like he's told Aqua's like how like he believed that, oh my god, Cinderella knows how to believe, therefore I'm a good person. 5 minutes later, like he's a bad person again, who blinded freaking Brig, you know? Like, and then Aqua like and everyone else just dispute again in continuity. If we're gonna work on this, Terra did a shit job of trying to make Cinderella believe, and like he got her friend godmother to do that there. And like all he did was chaperone her into like freaking the castle. That's it. With a depression. I'm gonna call the Unversed the depression ghosts the whole time because that's exactly what they are.
They're basically made from Vanitas' depression.
Yeah, exactly. They're depression ghosts, the Unversed. That's exactly what they are.
Oh, wonderful attic man. Unbelievable.
You never stood a chance, Fantas.
Unbelievable.
Dude, that's a room I want.
We're gonna get to the point where Aqua
Yeah.
shows up in the story here, where she like helps out like Jacques and Co. like free out of. Oh wait, no, my bad. In this movie, they don't actually free out of like that aspect that she sings her way out. So Aqua's just like standing there as like a 5 foot tall anime figure. I'm like, what the fuck? She's doing this on her own without the key. What am I here for?
She's here to summon Exodia.
No, she's there to like to grow giant and like usurp like the throne because like they think she's the princess because her foot fits the slipper. I genuinely believe if Cindy didn't show up at that one point, they would have believed that like she was the princess and like her foot would have fit the slipper in an alternate continuity. That she would have married the prince.
I have to imagine that Aqua. I have to imagine that some people would actually want Aqua to take off her shoes.
Yeah, because like those like freaking heels are like goddamn.
Yeah,
goddamn.
Yeah, but as Impulse Cody pointed out, you want to know what happens when you remove those straps from the top part of her outfit?
No, we're talking about the shoes, not her upper part. There's a difference.
Let me finish.
Yeah, he does die in this one.
If you remove the strap on her on the top
yeah,
part of
the
her
father
outfit,
does die in this version, yes,
boob
which I think
just
adds. I think this adds to the agency of like the prince trying to find like his like betrothed, essentially, because like his father like wanted him to be happy and find an heir. I think that actually adds some a bit more of the tension, honestly.
And the
I actually really like, by the way, how the advisor like is genuinely with the prince for a lot of his life at this point too. He's not just like a indecisive monocle like guy in the original. I think he's like a bit more agency because he never interacts with the prince once in the whole original movie. Whereas here he's like more of like someone who's like a lifelong bringer of trust. And like honestly, the prince has more agency to try finding the girl that he fell in love with because his father died as his dying wish. Honestly, yeah, genuinely. Yeah, like honestly, like Alu, honestly, yeah, like it's genuinely powerful. Like, because the prince was like the Monopoly man saying, "Fornicate with like her to give me grandchildren," whereas this guy, it's his dying wish. You know? Yeah, genuinely, it's more powerful.
Seamus, I hate to ruin this scene for you, but his dying wish is essentially fuck her right in the pussy.
No, that's not. That is not. No. Shut up. No, don't do this to me. No, don't. No, don't. And that pose by the prince makes does not help. By the way, that is like a scrawny ass pose. Daddy, don't die. Joke's on you. I'm going to Fortnite.
Where are we dropping, boys? Where are we dropping? Seamus, where are we dropping?
Where are we dropping? Misty Myers is where is the care plan, boys.
The joke that I made.
Sorry, I was looking up how gamble. Sorry about that.
Or on CS:GO?
No, just how gamble in general. I want to be like Kaiji. Stupid.
Oh yeah, because Kaiji's actually the ultimate gambler. Yeah.
Totally true. I want to be the ultimate gambler.
The problem is you have to get a nose job first off, Subby.
Hey, I'm already Jewish enough, so I can work with it.
Number 2, get a chin job.
Okay. I could get a little cut on my cheek too.
Number 3, transfer yourself back to the 1990s economic bubble collapsing. For that like extra added like. No, I say, son. I hate to tell you, the booty does clap, but only for the woman who wears the girl slap. I mean glass. So unfortunately, I do declare, any girl who wear the glass slap is gonna get the prince's bap. By that means I mean baby. So we're gonna look through the whole kingdom. I say, and we're gonna find the girl who slapped the king's crap.
Enough.
Continue, Seamus. Go off, King.
I'm done. Because that was a whole.
Fucking anime titty.
Thank you, Iron Mouse.
Okay then.
That was the whole like speech. Like, find the clap that makes the slipper slap to find the king's trap. They'll go inside his lap. Yes. Oh shit! Actually, this is actually really. Oh shit! I remember this.
Horny.
Oh, Seamus.
Shut up! I'm not being horny. Shut up. This is actually a really
Girls
powerful
can't
scene
contain
because
their wet pussy.
she found the slipper that she was hiding in the smokestack. She found that.
And you found your boner.
Actually, it wasn't in the smokestack.
Whoever's doing the sound bites needs to stop.
Oh, it's not that bad, honestly. I mean, it's worse than when we had the like ear rape one, if you remember that back in the day.
I hated
that one was way
deleted
worse.
that one.
Thank you for deleting that one. Yeah, that was way worse.
You're fine, Alu.
Was it the Iron Bells?
I was doing like a whole like Foghorn Leghorn and because again it was a callback to a previous joke I made of him announcing that. So that was the whole
How did
joke.
you see those glass slippers?
I say, madam, I saw the glittering of the lion inside the fireplace. Your name was Cinderella, so I assumed you had hid props there.
Shut up, bitch!
Here. Oh shit, there's a shooting.
What if it was sent a legion of spiders? Hear ye, my stepdaughter bitch of a daughter.
Are you a homosexual?
You're asking that in this movie. There's barely a man in this movie, though. The only men who live in this movie are like guys who talk to girls in forests, black men who were their servants, dead white men, and people who are Foghorn Leghorn reading out like their message rights. What? That's the only straight men that exist in this movie.
Why does her dress have that big fucking train on it?
Oh, madam, I already have
That's
gotten
a good
away with it.
question.
You won't get away with this. Oh, madam, I already have. Frozen be like,
She did. Oh,
is she gonna break? Oh,
bitch!
I forgot she did that.
Dummy.
Wow, this feels similar to another movie that came out
Stop comparing.
17 years prior.
I'm putting the bullet in my mouth. If he says it, I'm gonna do it.
Again, I really like how this adapted because the stepmother would be intelligent enough to know this, and she recognized her. Yeah, no, her breaking the glass slipper is really freaking powerful. Honestly, you know.
She would get glass shards in her hands.
Meanwhile, the evening after.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of
Oh,
Justice.
whoa! Oh!
Seamus, you okay? Have you been drinking, sir?
Yes, I have.
You whore.
I'm a nasty cock slut, like Subby. I just don't have a fedora to prove it.
I hate that you say it with like such honor. That's gonna be on your tombstone.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that freaking image you sent me of me saying that there? That's what I'm working off.
That was like years ago.
Yeah, like, I still have that. I'm sure I still have that.
Can you frame it for me, please?
Let me see if I can find it.
No, don't find it. Just frame it.
I'm not gonna fucking frame it. I don't know a frame for that, my man.
Motherfucker, go get one.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, I found it, Subby. I'm gonna put it in the broadcast chat here for you. I'm gonna at you in this.
Oh my gosh, he's actually gonna do it.
You're the one who made this, man, not me. You're the one who made that, not me.
Nasty bitch.
I hate this subplot. Like, I mean, I like.
You're saying, Cat?
He's king. He doesn't need to do what he fucking says. Fuck off, man. Find the princess and you will marry Charlene.
You have to do what I.
Fuck off, man.
Yeah, I'm the king. You're gonna do what I fucking say here.
John had nothing to do with this movie. Okay.
But we had John the farmer.
More talking about John Favreau.
My name is John Favreau. I'd like to say hello.
I do like this little
movie's
evil
bad,
plot
it
twist of
sucks.
him.
But at least it had for glow.
Okay, this
He's
makes a
bad,
little
they
more
had
sense.
him mad, but it has for glow. There we go.
Is that Happy NES Punk?
The slipper travelled the length and breadth of the kingdom, visiting every maiden, both high and low, and every sort in between.
Oh, Lord! You first, madam. Well, give it a go.
We gotta get the obvious the obvious wrong response out of the way.
I just don't know.
That was funny.
I just don't know why the cavalry guards have shackled like Napoleonic soldiers. It confuses me.
It fits. No, it doesn't fit. Sorry, like Ben's saying that he couldn't join tonight because he's watching Peak Wrestling, where he's watching Missing This out there.
Seamus, look.
No, seriously, he's saying, "Oh my God, Rey Mysterio is peak content." Like, dude, you're missing out. Like, on watching like a commentary here.
Seamus, you and I watched wrestling.
No, Wait, we watched Kinekumon together?
No, we watched
He
Rey
didn't even bother.
Mysterio get jobbed out by Renji.
Oh, that's not wrestling. That's not anime. Yeah, like Subby here's got like some peak me content here.
Oh, what you got?
Booyaka! 619.
619. Booyaka, 619.
I really do like Kinika, man.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that.
I absolutely adore it.
I absolutely adore it.
You're gonna have to go on a severe weight cut to fit into that slipper.
I don't know. I don't know if that's
Let
how
them
weight
in!
works with your. I don't know if that's how weight works with your feet, though.
Seamus, remember you took a selfie with an iPad?
Yeah, man, I was such a tryhard. I've actually got a Samsung tablet now. I've actually got a Samsung tablet now, by the way.
Time is coming. So have I. I laughed last because you came to die. The damage done, the pain subsided, and can see the fear clear when
that screen kept me got on me in my university days. Is when I was like made that cameo with Asa, like in the 2015 contest there. Like,
you know what?
I need you here, man.
You know what that picture it tells me? That you will walk 500 miles and you will walk 500 more.
Yeah. All I can do for bad like internet reviews. Yes, I will. What's Gupfield's modern reviews that you guys posted me earlier tonight? I want to actually see those. I actually want to see those.
Just know that, Seamus, I'm still coming for you. I will murder you.
You said that with love. I know you. I know you said that with love.
Chat. Look at the chat.
Yeah, yes, that image I edited for you. Yes, like somebody was like posted me. Like, yeah, I remember that. That was one like you're gonna like bit me to death with like that one bit there. Yes, I did remember that. I remember that.
There you go. That's where I'm a little iffy.
This is the one part of the movie I'm not a big fan of. Like the whole the whole like her singing here. I'm not a big fan of that. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your
That
door.
picture looks like you're about to curse about a video game from the 80s, but with a little more of a kick.
I hate to say this, but Ghostbusters was an ass video game.
Which Ghostbusters?
Which one? Like, it's the AVGN here, so like there's like the original.
All of them.
Oh, the Atari one then. Gotcha. The Atari NES one.
Oh, I will throw you.
Well, I genuinely don't like the fact that they actually find her out based off the singing there. I think that's a really big call. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. Wait, are you maidenless?
And has your cat learned to sing?
Meow.
Oh, I heaven forbid, the Satan cannot sing.
Boy, no.
What?
Who the hell picks Jack over Tang?
Seamus.
Bitch.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yes, because I actually made Jack. Yes, I made Jack the Ripper in like freaking like Power Stone. It's true. I do. I kick Subby's ass with Jack.
You didn't.
I made Jack. I
No
made
one
Jack
named
in that
Jack.
game. Yeah, I made fucking Jack in
No
Power
one
Stone.
names Jack. Don't
I
give
made
me that.
Jack. I kick Subby's ass with Jack, and he calls me a cheating bastard.
I beat you 12 times with just Falco, so don't even start.
I didn't even play Jack in that run though.
Yeah, you did actually. I remember.
Maybe once, because you said like
No, when you did like twice, dude.
It's Tang.
Do you want me to get Parsec open again to prove me wrong, boy? I will do it. I'll run back this like 5 years later, boy.
Okay, we'll do it. Name a time and a place, bitch.
It's a bit late now because I haven't actually installed the latest version of Parsec, so it might be a little bit late, boy.
Dude, I will get a Power Stone 1 and 2 ROM running, and I'll.
Question: do you have Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3 installed? Because I do.
I do.
Do you have it installed, Subby?
No, not really.
And nobody's going to click on the image.
Do you actually own the game, Subby? Because I will gift it to you.
No, I don't own. I own the physical copy. I don't own the PC version.
I will gift it to you, my man. Prove me wrong. I gifted freaking Gizmo Dragon Ball: The Breakers last night.
I'm sure that's been. I'm sure
That's a
Dragon
good
Ball Dead
game.
by Daylight's been fun.
Hey, it's a
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
I also like that little bit of symbolism there that the
Symbolism!
stepmother kind of realized what she kind of done.
Oh, would
Yeah,
you look
in
at
a way.
that? They framed up the image so that you can't see the camera in the mirror. I'm sorry, Disney. How did you fuck that up so badly in Moon Knight? It took them 10 months to paint the camera out of Moon
I like how you
Knight.
actually got as a sound clip right now. By the way, like the Geese Howard. Predictable.
But why?
Shut up, you jack-using bitch.
Dance with you on.
Guys, I think the panic soundbite is still in there.
Oh, fuck no. Remove that.
I thought I deleted that.
I hate that thing.
Unless somebody added it back in.
I don't want no ear rape.
No, I don't think
Right.
anyone added that back in. I didn't hear that actually. So.
Evil beware. We have waffles.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Raven. Yeah.
I could go for some waffles right now. Blueberry
Me
syrup,
too.
some cut up
Me
bananas
too.
and strawberries.
We don't have Arby's in this country, sadly, so I can't get waffles like what I
No
have.
bitches.
Do you have Waffle House?
Arby's is not that
No, we
bad.
don't. We don't have
man.
Waffle
Like,
House.
get
No,
the
we
hate.
don't have Waffle House.
I'm sorry. There was a joke that Alex, you remember this joke that I did when we did TASM 1, right?
Uh-huh.
Poor Peter Parker. No mother, no father, no uncle, and no bitches. You're so alone.
I have more bitches than you.
And then Spider-Man just be all like, would you like...
No, but for real, Spider-Man do get a lot of
You
hosts.
motherfucker! You
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
did it.
Yeah, I actually did it. Yes, I actually did it.
Oh, and now I have to get it now. You son of a bitch! You fucking dick.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. When I say it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, son.
Are you gonna be yelling timber?
Well, just to let you know, I'm gonna pick Virgil just to make fun of you.
I'm gonna pick Dante just to make fun of you.
Okay, fine.
No, you're not. Shut up.
No, no, you're not.
Shut up. Now you're gonna be used as the castle's whorehouse.
Oh,
You think what she wears? It would be an improvement.
You mean just whores? I know what I said.
I wouldn't say they apologized. I think they were more like, "Oh, okay, let's get on our
sorry they
good
got
side
caught.
now."
Yeah.
Holy shit! This is a tiny ass game.
Yeah, it's like only less than 4 gigs. I agree. It's tiny.
Fighting game.
From like
Hmm.
10 years ago, but it's like a really small
Wait,
game.
how big is
actually.
Tekken 7? Tekken 7's a little bit bigger.
Tekken 7 is like 50 fucking gigabytes.
No, it's 80.
Yeah,
like
it's
80 gigabytes.
massive. Yeah, it's huge.
Man, I can't wait for Tekken 8.
I can't wait for Tekken 8. Yeah, you and me both. I cannot
It's
wait for
not that we
Tekken
can't
8.
hear you, man. It's just that it gets drowned out with like everyone else talking.
Yeah,
we've got
don't
the
worry.
movie and we've got other shit going, yeah.
Bitch.
This is what I mean. She outright leaves. She leaves. What stopped her?
Oh no. She used the power of story writing.
She was a bitch and she was punished for it? What? Oh, wait. That's not... Wait. They get portraits of her mother and her father? Oh, that's really sweet, actually.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's really
Captain
sweet.
Carter, was
No,
in the
I never
Disney
noticed that before.
live-action
He actually
cinematic
did portraits of her
universe.
mother and her father. With his mother and his father. I actually think that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What?
You're fine, man. Again, it's just that your voice gets drowned out by everyone else talking.
The goose!
Sorry.
Geese Howard's here! Geese Howard!
Oh!
This marriage is predictable.
What the fuck? That's like wrong in 8 different ways.
What the fuck is that
This
from?
marriage
That
is-
sounds familiar.
That's from
This
Red
marriage
versus
is not
Blue.
top
Red versus
tier.
Blue. That's when it was good.
Cinderella, the world has been too big for you to control. Leave it all to me.
Imagine
You
still
can
liking
just
Rooster
die.
Teeth in 2023. Insane. Insane.
Rocket launcher.
Hey, I like Metal Slug. That's a good game.
Twitter birds! They're the
Machine
Twitter
gun.
birds. Finally, here they are, the Twitter birds.
Iron Lizard.
I think I beat
The end.
Metal Slug like a year ago or some shit like that. I don't remember.
Okay, so
Time to review the live-action Cindy movie.
I
Kenneth Branagh actually developed that movie, by the way.
I'm gonna say, despite its derivativeness, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say like an 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, because it is. It's better than the original.
Okay,
I would watch this one more often than I'd watch
cook.
the original.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there is still a better live-action Cinderella movie than either.
Yeah,
of those
we
two
know,
ones.
but it's a television special, not a movie. It's a television
sorry,
special,
Kevin.
not a movie.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest, Kevin. I really didn't like Happily Ever After. Also, my aqua portraits just fell off the wall.
That's karma
movie.
because Aqua wasn't in the movie.
Not
karma.
that movie.
She wasn't in the movie. Aqua was not in the movie.
Yeah, Ever After her being the
Happily Ever After
1998
movie with fucking what's her face?
Fucking motherfucking.
Yeah, that bitch.
Cow a fucking piece of dog shit.
Are you talking? You're not talking about the
Trisha
Barrymore
Adams, what's
film, are
her
you?
name? Oh my god.
The movie stars Drew Barrymore and Angelica Houston, and is
It's
titled Ever
it's
After.
not bad, Lou, honestly.
I really did not like it. I just didn't like the different turns it took. with
Question, but we're not talking about that movie. We're talking about the movie we just watched.
that. I know, but I just
Yes,
wanted to make
but
a
one
point.
day we will get to Ever After.
So,
One
quick
day.
question.
9 out of 10 for me.
Oh my god.
Quick question.
Oh no, Cat love this movie. Cat okay.
Question.
I adore this movie because it's probably one of the best remakes we've had since.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I'll transition this into my thoughts. Honestly, for me, it's on par with the original. It's an 8 out of 10. Why? Because some of the CG is not the greatest there, but what it works well with in terms, I mean, the cinematography is kind of like meh for the film. A lot, it's like mostly straight shots. There's not really there's only a few parts of dynamic aspects to the film, like in terms of like the cinematography. It's very bland cinematography wise, but here's the thing: they actually elevate the original source material far more than the original did. They actually showcase Cinderella's like childhood, her mother and father's passing and leaving there, the emotional trauma that she has to deal with, and yeah, say what you want. The dress breaking scene was bullshit. Honestly, that was awful.
Yeah,
but
that's probably my only strife with the film.
But the thing is, I like the part with her having to prove her kindness to what she would have believed to be a stranger with her fairy godmother. That showed that she had to earn that respect more than like just being given it, honestly. Because even in her strife, she was actually shown to show kindness in her emotional state. That part I liked. I feel like the best part of the movie was the first 2/3 before like whole finding her there. She's hung like outside of a window, and like apparently that's all it took.
Damn it!
Even though the conflict was a lot more realistic and built upon, and like how they abuse their fortunes and everything, and like again, fantastic movie. Ironically, the mice stole the show in the original, which is why it's an 8 out of 10 for me in this one. And this one, it's the same way because there are parts, and also the ending of the film, like with her singing like the windows, seems a bit forced. So that's why I actually, in a fair means, in a fair aspect, these films are actually equal to each other. Like their positives and negatives balance out against each other, and it's generally they're both equally powerful as each other. It depends on what you actually want. Do you want a longer film with more of an emotional attachment, or do you want the animated film with a more comedic slapstick and a simpler message to understand? So it's a pick your poison thing. Both films are just as good as each other, honestly.
So, Alex,
I already
do
said
you
8 out of
thi-
10.
So, Alex, do you think that? No. I'm not gonna force that onto. I'm not gonna force
Force
that
it,
on.
force it, force it.
Force it.
I was
It's all about the foreplay.
to
Force it.
ask Alex, should we do Ever After on Sunday?
No, we have.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to
that's
join.
fair.
I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
join that if you could.
Yeah,
sadly.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think maybe we should maybe we'll go back. We'll
that.
get back to our TV viewings. So tomorrow we will be doing more of the Superman of the animated series.
Yes. Sonic, what did you think of this film?
Say something a bit controversial here. I think I like the live action better than the animated movie.
It's not really controversial
No,
since
it's
a
not
couple of us
controversial,
have
yeah.
said that the
Or it's
live
like
action
on
was
par or
better.
better. Yeah, no, honestly, that's not controversial because
I
again, it's
don't-
one of the few live action remakes is actually good.
And
honestly.
Alex, considering that the Jungle Book remake is, considering that the Jungle Book is just as short as the original Cinderella thing, I think we could splice in both the original and remake of Jungle Books.
Yeah, no, for the live
do you
action
think, Alex?
now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're playing the Gara opening like. Oh, dude, you're playing the
Wiz, Digital Wiz, what do you think?
Based.
Sorry. I love the opening. So my thoughts on the I'm talking. So my thoughts on the game the movie it was okay. Like I don't know, like the whole fucking like Cinderella story itself, it's like it's a story as old as time. So I wasn't like going into this version of it. Yes, thank you for that musical cue.
Wrong movie.
It was I was expecting much. I was like, yeah, it's gonna mostly play out the same. So I was like, it's whatever. I could see some fucking kid, on Disney Plus watching and giving like a grand old time. But honestly, there's something more charming about the original, especially that like dress scene. It is really, really good to look at. So I guess I'll give it a solid 5. That's my epic review.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Kit Kat.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat.
Didn't she give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10? But do you want to add more to that, Cat? Love,
no,
are you there?
Yeah,
no. Okay, there you go.
I'm here.
They want to give They want to actually ask about your critique on the live action Cinderella.
No funny Gizmo.
I'm just watching the Kinnikuman opening in the background. Hold on, don't mind me.
I really enjoyed it for what it is. It gave us more story. It gave us fleshed out characters, and it gave us a personality to the prince, which is my biggest strive for the original. Unless you count number 3, where he just jumps out a window, which is probably the best part of that whole film. But I digress.
We need to play that clip.
I just really like it. I can't express it really. I watch it and I go, that is a beautiful telling of Cinderella. But at the same time, though, it's one of Disney's best because from that point, before and after, it's just shit, basically. The first live action remake they done, which was Alice in Wonderland, they bastardized that whole thing. They bastardized that whole film. And this is coming from someone who adores Alice in Wonderland to death. Literally, I have my Alice in Wonderland bed covers on. No, my blanket on, sorry. and then you've had these like really odd ones, and then I actually do like Maleficent. I don't like it as much as I like Cinderella, but I do enjoy it. But I just think that with this film, Disney done the right things in the right places for it. It wasn't rushed. We knew it was coming. And I actually really enjoyed the casting.
I'm gonna
the
come.
acting.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
Okay, guy. Is before we head off for the night. Look at my thing.
Give your rating out of 10 at least. We haven't heard that yet.
9 out of 10 for me.
9.
All right.
Oh yes, my
yeah.
favorite part.
Okay, Gimzo.
I think it's a like
I forgive you did for
4.
the stairs.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like 4. Like, okay, I get it when it comes to like the mice scenes. I get it. I maybe it's because I
Okay.
grew up with them. I don't mind them, but I get it. Most people might not like the fact that a lot of the slapsticky humor is most of the
Oh,
mice,
I'm sorry. I'm watching like Selby doing this too. Like he's like, oh damn.
or even just like the scenes in general with the mice. I get it, but
Right.
I kind of like it. It's it's kind of adorable, cute. I don't mind it. But it's, I guess it's one of those like take it or leave it kind of things. I wouldn't mind if it was out or in the movie. Like if there was like a director's cut or something like that. The way the Cinderella actress is in the live action movie compared to the one in the animated version feels off.
I think it feels okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's playing Cinderella, but it feels like she's filling out a role more than she's actually playing a character.
The thing is, like, we
Like,
see
she's
more
there to-
depth to Cinderella's character, like with her like breaking down. That's very human, honestly.
Right, but like twice in a row. I mean, like, okay, I get that it can happen as many times as it can as it can. Sometimes it happens once, sometimes it happens twice, sometimes it happens not at all. Sometimes it
Oh,
even happens
Kiniko one
more.
opening too. Yeah,
Sometimes
peak,
peak.
peak.
Sometimes it even happens more
Oh,
than that.
peak.
You know,
I was in this movie.
You know something
I was in this movie.
something I wanna bring up here. The original animation, the faces aren't very expressive. I kind of don't like that. The ways the faces looked was very distracting to me, as it is in a lot of those. Okay, so whatever I don't know what this guy's name is because as the thing is here, the names are truncated, but he says 7 out of 10, confused about the clothing.
All right, so
apparently he says that seeing like clothing out of its time period is kind of confusing.
Yeah, I can get
Okay,
that.
I get that, but
Did we get everybody?
Yeah, I think we got
everybody's
our
rating?
Also, the Cinderella
I
character in the live action movie is like outright stupid.
I think we got everyone's rating though of this movie though. Honestly,
no,
you
I
say
don't
that,
think
we
so.
we got everyone's rating here.
I say it throughout the movie, like outright, she is stupid. Like she's acting stupid.
What?
Like you're, like okay, I'm lonely. Lonely. Not only can you talk to animals, you got like friends outside and inside the castle.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
oh,
Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Before we go,
take care,
Alan.
guys.
Wait, before we go, we gotta see this
you got
one.
friends.
Yep. Before we go.
Hang on.
Look, Dad, this is ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Look,
All right, here's my part. Here's my part.
Also, she gave up way too quickly.
Oh my god, I voice acted in this legendary animation here.
Huh? Just as soon as I find her. I forbid you to take another step down these stairs.
What
Big
the fuck do you
words
think you're doing?
coming from the guy in clown shoes.
We'll find you a doctor. We'll have you leached.
Oh, that was
Prince in
amazing.
Disney ever. Fight me.
I know these lines like the back of my head, Selby, honestly.
I should miss that film.
Anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow with with Superman the Animated Series. So,
Yuck.
oh, bye.
Bye.